Hey guys, we're doing Clues by Sam again. It is Monday, we have an easy one today, so fast, quick one just for warm up for the week. If you don't know what Clues by Sam is, it is a daily logic puzzle where you have 20 people, they may be criminals or innocents, and they give you clues to help you figure out what they are, and you gotta do no guessing. If you want to try the game before watching, you can check the link in the description, but I'm already seeing Clay's clue, and Clay? I'm gonna start now. Kay tells us that only one of the four innocents neighboring Cheryl is Bruce's neighbor. When the clues are long like that, I always fear that I'm gonna get lost. Okay, so four innocents neighbor Cheryl, who is here and has 5 neighbors total. So only one criminal neighbor. And Cheryl shares 2 neighbors with Bruce, Gabe and Isaac. Only one of them is an innocent. So we know that the one criminal that Cheryl has as a neighbor is either Gabe or Isaac, which tells us that both Donald and Bruce are innocent. Imagine if I got that wrong. Like an easy one, that made me laugh a lot. Now, Donald tells us that there are exactly 2 innocents below Anna, who is here and has 4 people below her in column A. But Bruce tells us that no clerk has an innocent directly to the right of them. So Gabe is a clerk. And to the right of him, he has Isaac, who is a possible criminal because of Cheryl's total of innocent neighbors. But since no clerks have an innocent to the right of them, then Isaac cannot be an innocent. So Isaac is our criminal and Gabe our last innocent for Cheryl's neighbors. And we don't need, we do need Bruce's clue because it tells us about other clerks. Nicole is a clerk as well, so the person to the right of her has to be a criminal. Nice, and I don't think we have any other clerks. Right. And no, I gotta practice my scanning. What else? Gabe tells us that Logan is one of 2 innocents in column A. Okay, so Logan is an innocent, but we knew something about column A already, which is that there are 2 innocents below Anna. Anna is in column A, and since there's 2 innocents total in column A, and they are both below Anna, Anna has to be a criminal. Good. I guess I'm gonna leave both clues here. Now, Isaac tells us there's an odd number of innocents on the edges. Okay, this is gonna come in handy later, I guess, because right now we don't have that many people on the edges. And Anna tells us that both innocents below Cheryl are connected. So you know there's 2 people who are innocents among Nicole, Sophia, and Zaya. And if both of them have to be connected, Sophia has to be an innocent. Or else if Nicole and Zaya were to be innocents, they will be separated. So Sophia and someone else have to be innocents, as they are below Cheryl. Now, either Nicole or Zaya are an innocent and the other one a criminal. Do I want to keep Anna's clue up? I guess so. But Sophia's clue is interesting. Each cook neighboring me is innocent. How many cooks does she have neighboring her? Only one, Zach. So he's an innocent. And there's no more cooks. Okay, we don't need Sophia's clue anymore. I guess it's a possible red herring for Pam, but Pam doesn't neighbor Sophia, although she's a cook. She's in the same row though. Now, Zach tells us there's an equal number of innocents in column A and C. We know that column A has 2 innocents because of Gabe's clue. So column C has to have 2 innocents only. We know they are here below Cheryl because of Anna's clue. And Cheryl is in column C, so we know that Cheryl herself has to be a criminal. And I guess we don't need Zach's clue anymore, Cheryl now tells us that exactly 2 innocents to the right of Pam are neighboring Mark. Where's Mark? Here, to the right of Pam, we have Ronald, Sophia, and Tom. And only 2 of them neighbor Mark, Ronald and Sophia. Sophia is already an innocent, so Ronald has to be one as well. Nice, but we still don't know if Pam is an innocent or not. So, but I guess we don't need Cheryl's clue anymore, even though we don't know about Tom. But Ronald now tells us that there are more innocent than criminal clerks. We have Nicole, who's a clerk. Scanning. Gabe's a clerk. 2. No other clerks. Okay, we have 2 clerks. And there's no way for there to be a criminal. Because Gabe's already an innocent. If Nicole were to be a criminal, they would be in the same number, both innocents and criminals. So, in order for there to be more innocents, Nicole has to be an innocent as well, and Zaya is our criminal because Nicole is an innocent. I guess we don't need Ronald's clue anymore. Zaya is a flavor text, and Nicole tells us that Kay has more innocent neighbors than Vicky. We know about all of Kay's neighbors. She has 2 innocent neighbors. Vicky has 3 neighbors total, and we know that one of them only is an innocent, because she has less innocent neighbors than Kay. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm counting Kay on it, but Kay is not a part of it. Kay only has 2 innocent neighbors, so Vicky cannot have any more innocent neighbors because she already has Ronald. So both Pam and Wanda are criminal, actually, and we don't need Nicole's clue anymore. Now we know that either Vicky or Evie are an innocent because column A has 2 innocents. And where do we go now? Back to the number of innocents on the edges. There's an odd number of innocents on the edges. How many do we have already? Bruce 1, Donald 2, Kay 3, Zach 4, Logan 5, and we're gonna have one more here who's gonna be either Evie or Vicky. And that's gonna be 6, and 6 is an even number, so we need one more innocent on the edge who can only be Tom. So Tom is an innocent. And Tom tells us that column D has more innocents than any other column. Column D has 4 innocents. So that tells us that no other column can have 4 innocents or more. And column B has one more person who could be an innocent, but that will total 4. So Mark has to be a criminal. So that Tom's clue is abided by. Now, Mark tells us that if Evie is innocent, then so is Vicky, which is not the case. Because if both of them are innocent, then column A would have more innocents than it should. So Evie has to be a criminal. And Vicky an innocent. I had to double check there because I was a little bit confused. Okay, so less than 8 minutes, a all green one. Very nice. That last clue was a bit tricky. I only knew to think the right way about it because we had that a while ago in another puzzle and it made people very confused. But now I think since we saw it before, we kind of know the gist of it. So that was nice. And it's nice to practice phrasing and the ways we interpret the phrasing when we encounter it. So that was good. But that will be it for today. I will be back again tomorrow with more Clues by Sam because I do this every day to practice. Subscribe if you want to see that. And if you did the puzzle, let me know what you thought. And I'll see you tomorrow.